We're going to turn now to L.A. County, where both government officials and residents are on high alert after nearly 5,000 new cases and 91 deaths were recorded on Wednesday. That is a new daily record for COVID-19 deaths. And here to talk about the latest on coronavirus cases in her city is the mayor of Compton, California, Aja Brown. Mayor Brown, thanks for being with us. And I first want to ask you about this morning's earthquake. Did you feel it? How are you and your residents doing?
I did feel the earthquake this morning. It was mild compared to past earthquakes, and everyone is well. No injuries reported.
Well, that is certainly good to hear. Unfortunately, L.A. County's new daily record is quite the opposite. How concerned are you about another lockdown given those new numbers?
We are very concerned, but at the same time, we need to do whatever is necessary to ensure the health of our residents. We've seen coronavirus cases in Compton spike as the rest of the state in our nation, and we've also instituted mandatory mask requirements for people outdoors in order to slow the community transmission rate.
Yeah, mandatory masks. What else have you done? What do you have in place to try and stop the spread there in Compton?
We are in line with the state and county regulations and requirements for business closures. We've also closed all public facilities. We're enforcing social distance mandates, and we've also installed a permanent testing facility with the partnership with the county, which will open next week to screen residents 5 days a week. And we've also hosted several mass testing events to offer testing quickly and for free for our residents.
Mayor, I know you've said that your city has received the brunt of disorganization from the federal level. What would you like to see done differently there in Compton?
I believe it's just essential to have national standards and requirements in terms of dealing with this global pandemic. There have been so many inconsistencies about if we should wear a mask and then we should wear a mask, and now we're talking about eyewear. There have been really no guidance at the federal level in how to deal with this issue, and so mayors are on their own. There's information piecemeal at times coming from county health officials as they're working with national information as it's made available, and the same with the state. And so there is a need for a unified order on how to deal with this pandemic. And in the meantime, mayors are going to continue to do what we always do, which is to make it happen and to ensure the safety of our residents.
Yeah, and I know certainly the financial health of your residents is top of mind as well. You're a founding member of Mayors for a Guaranteed Income. That's a coalition to ensure that all citizens have a baseline level of money every year. Tell us about the decision to join and how you think it will help your constituents.
The decision to join was very simple for me. I grew up raised by a single mother. We lived along the poverty line. My mother worked every day. She decided not to rely on public assistance, but I know for a fact that a guaranteed income would have been transformative for the stability of my household, the mental and stress levels of my mother, and even myself. I remember being a child and knowing that my mother couldn't afford to put me in extracurricular activities, so I didn't participate and I didn't request. And so those are the type of decisions that children shouldn't make. And I know that guaranteed income will stabilize households in a very major way. And it's something that's necessary. All of the wealth is held with the top 1% of our country. And there has to be a change, and we shouldn't wait for a drastic tipping point in order to do what's right by the majority of Americans.
Well, we certainly appreciate your time, and certainly we're so glad everyone there in Compton is okay. We are wishing you the very best. Mayor Brown, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.